Moorlands Radio Sport, in association with Leak Building Society.
Thanks for joining us on Moorlands Radio. First things first, I think that is a really good point against Lower Breck. How are you guys seeing that in the dressing room?
On reflection, Rich, yeah, it would be a really good point, and it is a really good point. There's a lot of disappointed players in that changing room, though. I'm not going to lie. They've put everything and more into that performance, and we couldn't ask anything more from them. Like you say that, we could have kept them out at the end, but we couldn't ask any more from them. They're a very, very good side. They are Lower Breck. They've got key players all over the pitch, but we had a plan, and the lads listened, and we worked on it in training, and they stuck to it. And yeah, obviously it's a really good point. If you asked us at 3 o'clock, the all saying is, would you take a point? Of course we would. But when you're 3-1 up, yes, we were 3-1 up at half time. You know, you think, can we? Is it going to be our day? We're going to have that little lady luck with us. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be. But with so many more positives than any negatives to take out of that performance, Rich.
Perfect start for you as well. You scored after about 2 minutes of play, so that really put the Frighteners up against the Lower Breck in their terms. Yeah,
obviously we'd identified a little bit about them and watched quite a few of their games. You know, they all watched us. And yeah, it fell nicely to Joel, and Joel does what Joel does, and you know, he put it away from about 20 yards, and it was a really good goal, and it gives us a real lift, and it gives us something to go at. And then obviously we went on for the first 15 to 20 minutes. I thought we were really good, and they really struggled to with the way we were trying to play and the positions that some of our players were in. So yeah, it's a credit to the lads.
And Jones is now in double figure. Well, he's on 12 goals now in all competitions, so he's really chipping in with the goals this season.
He is. We just need other people to chip in, and it's on that. It's really nice to see Tim back on the score sheet. He's had as we know, he's had a really tough few months. He obviously broke his ankle, his leg, sorry, in pre-season, and really this is his fourth start. So he's really in his pre-season, Tim is. But those goals will give him absolute massive lift, and he's sat in that change room there. He's not even changed yet. He's just sat there with his head down, and he feels he should have won the game for us further on in the second half. He feels he should have gone on and scored, but you know, unfortunately he didn't. But he scored 2 great goals. That's Tim Grice all over.
Yeah, how pleasing then is it to have him back, not only on the pitch, but what he brings to the dressing room in his experience.
Oh, it's massive. Tim Grice is Tim Grice. You know, he's done it at Leek Town. He's a legend at Leek Town. You know, he scores goals wherever he goes. He scores goals. But his professionalism, the way he carries himself around the group. They're a really young group, like we say. You know, Tim feels of the older statesman, but he doesn't feel as old this year. He said, so to have Tim back and scoring goals, it's a massive plus for any team. Pitch.
You think you could have had a penalty late on? Tom Lawrence seemed to be barged over it. It looked a penalty from here, but not many of the players appealed for a penalty.
That's probably because we were that tired. If I'm honest with you. Yeah, maybe. I mean, Tom's obviously come in this week. He signed. You threw him on at the end. Not as a striker, we threw him on the left-hand side of the midfield to try and keep that shape, which we'd had. And he's broke free, which we knew would potentially get chances in the second half. I mean, Tim's had a couple as well, which stuck under his feet, didn't quite get the look of what he had in the first half. Was it a penalty? I'm not sure. I'll have to watch it back. I actually thought he could have hit it first time. If he'd have done that, he takes everything out of the equation. I think he scores, and he's a little bit disappointed with that. But he hadn't touched the ball, so it's just one of them. It's just one of them things that just happened in the emotion of the game.
Yeah, finally, you and Dean are in temporary charge. How are you finding being in temporary charge, and more importantly, how's Neil doing?
Yeah, he was here today. I don't know if you saw him.
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, he was here today. He was giving us his advice as he does, and helping us as much as he can, which he always does. How's he doing? He's doing okay. Yeah, he's doing okay, Neil. It's good to see him here today. That'll give him a lift. I'm sure it will. The point will give him a lift, and you know there'll be things he'll point out to us. Of course, there will, because that's what we do. We pick to see where we can go and do a little bit better in certain areas. But you know, it's really good to see him today, and hopefully he's slowly on the mend, and we can get him back as soon as we can.
Yeah, that little bit step closer to being in the dugout, but I guess it's still quite a while away. Him returning to the dugout, but that's only for him to decide.
Yeah, obviously I can't answer that. I don't know where he's at. Obviously I know he'll be speaking to the medical professional people, etc. And he'll be moving forward from there. Going back to your question about myself and Dean, yeah, obviously listen, we take it, we've taken it on board. The club, it's a great club. I've been here quite a while. On off, Dean's been here a lot longer than me. But yeah, the pair of us, we work out. And Scott Bentley's in there as well. Let's not discount Scott. He helps a lot. He does lots with us, and we talk and we throw things around. But we're just trying to get the players to believe and get them to just believe in themselves, and you know, and they've got quality in certain areas, and it's just how we get the best out of them. And that's our challenge, is getting the best out of the group of players we've got. But they say lots of positives from today, lots of positive, Rich.
Paul, as always, thank you for your time.
No worries, thank you.
Cheers.